Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope slip alarms for brain tumors. Bill Liam awakens. According to the bold and the beautiful, Bill Spencer was startled by Hope Logan's brain tumor slide before Liam Spencer finally woke up. After assessing Liam's vitals at the hospital, a nurse determined that they were stable. Before Grace Buckingham arrived to assess Liam, Bridget Forrester stopped over to see how he was doing. Grace focused on Liam and argued they couldn't lose him after sending Hope and Steffi Forrester to the waiting area. In the presence of Ridge Forrester, he persisted in criticizing Bill for the pardon of Luna Nozawa. Ridge pretended that Liam would become agitated if he woke up and saw Bill standing there, despite Bill's desire to see his son. Following his tirade over Bill's conceit and selfishness, Ridge threatened to kill Bill with guilt if Liam failed to follow through. Taylor Hayes provided her with updates on Luna shooting Liam before Liam shot her to save Steffi after Brooke Logan arrived at the hospital. When Brooke learned about Luna's passing, she was shocked. Bill and Ridge showed just after Hope and Steffi joined Brooke and Taylor in the waiting room. After all Liam had gone through, Hope made it plain that Bill wasn't deserving of any pity and didn't want him around. Hope had said during her tirade that Liam had been battling a brain tumor, so Bill was shocked to hear that he had been concealing his cancer. Hope argued that the tumor was incurable, and Bill found it difficult to accept that this was even possible. Sheila Sharp informed Deacon Sharp in her room during the episode that she felt as though a part of her perished with Luna. John Finnegan also admitted that it was difficult when Lee Finnegan asked him how he truly felt about the death of his daughter. Finn was sickened by Luna's terrible deeds, but he also felt sorry for her and all the suffering she had experienced. Lee acted as though Finn should focus on moving on after pointing out that Luna was no longer there. When Deputy Chief Bradley Baker showed up, he discussed Luna being sent back to prison permanently before finding out she had passed away. Hope and Steffi were present while Liam attempted to open his eyes after he started reacting to stimuli. Liam glanced at Steffi and Hope, who were both indistinct, but he managed to say a drowsy hey, leaving them both relieved. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam will receive a startling treatment. Be sure to check in for the next drama. Is an identical twin being concealed by Luna? Find out the big twist of the new Rana character. Updates and spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful hint that Luna Nozawa might have an identical twin named Poppy Nozawa, who is never disclosed. Let's examine an intriguing narrative idea where a new character named Rana could be involved in a big disclosure. Is currently giving some contradicting information because the events that are taking place on screen don't match the expectations. Luna, who is revealed to be the patient who does not survive the surgery, has just flatlined. But as recently as June 30th, Lisa Yamada was spotted filming at the facility. We are aware that Luna is on the cast list for an episode that will run on September 8th, according to a screenplay that Catherine Kelly Lang posted on Instagram. Given this, we should think about the possible outcomes in this situation, as there may be more than one explanation. There is a chance that Luna will show up as a ghost, but it's probably more likely that there will be a big shock. Similar to how John Finnegan's death was staged after he was shot in the alley, Luna's death could be a hoax. It was later revealed that Lee Finnegan had surreptitiously saved Finn, who had seemed to be dead. We don't care too much about the details because there are many dramatic ways to avoid a deadly exit. Fans may just have to believe Luna's survival story because it is undoubtedly unrealistic anyhow. Nevertheless, there is still a chance that Luna might be saved and ultimately be able to bond with Finn. What if the Luna who recently went on this insane outburst isn't the real Luna? Luna seemed like a sweet little angel when she first arrived in Los Angeles. She had a dreary affair with R.J. Forrester and then acted like a whole different person. For a moment, let's consider the possibility that Luna was a totally different person in those days. What if Luna's life was once taken over by her evil twin? This could help explain why Luna has become out of control and is now capable of horrible crimes like murder and kidnapping, among others. This storyline can be similar to the incident where Steffi Forrester thought she was Sheila Sharp and mistakenly believed that Janet Weber was Sugar. Everyone believes that this troubled young lady is Luna, but what if she is someone else? This brings us to yet another hint from the leaked screenplay we mentioned earlier. Luna will be joined in this episode by a character called Rana. There is definitely a twin-like vibe to the names Rana and Luna. Maybe in the future it may be revealed that Poppy had 2 children instead of simply 1. It's possible that Poppy gave one of the twins away, which might later result in Rana taking up Luna's position as an adult. The twins may have been split up in some way. Stated differently, Rana may have lost control while posing as Luna, and Luna may still be out there imprisoned somewhere. Much like Sheila was when Sugar died. If it happened, Rana might show up in flashback scenes to explain the twin switch. The entire twin plot would undoubtedly need to be completely redone. Bill's specialist reveals Liam's false diagnosis reveals Grace's scam. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful hint that Bill Spencer will assume leadership and appoint experts to take over Liam Spencer's care. He doesn't think Lee Finnegan and Bridget Forrester can treat his son's brain tumor, which is incurable. At the moment, Liam's health is really bad. In addition to fighting a brain tumor, he was shot in the chest to keep Steffi Forrester safe. Although his condition is far from stable, his doctors are hopeful that he will fully recover. According to previews, Bill will choose to fire his physicians and replace Liam's care with renowned specialists. It won't be long before the experts take over and determine that Liam's brain tumor is a scam. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill's experts will put Liam through their own tests. They want further scans to see if his condition has improved, but they also appreciate the effort his physicians have put into his treatment. In particular, they want to know if his brain tumor has gotten bigger. When they don't find a lump in his brain, the physicians will probably be perplexed. Since there is no sign of a brain tumor, they are baffled as to why his headaches and other symptoms are getting worse. They conclude that Grace Buckingham misdiagnosed Liam after conducting a number of tests. They also find that his pounding headaches, exhaustion, and dizzy spells may be caused by the drug Grace gave. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill loses control of his anger after discovering Grace's incapacity. She had previously trusted her instincts, but it goes too far to tell Liam he was dying when he wasn't. Bill gets fixated on determining if Grace intentionally caused his son's illness, or if she simply misdiagnosed him. He could get his guys to investigate Grace to see if she has a motive. According to teasers, Bill's investigator learns that Grace's behavior is connected to her ex-husband, Reese Buckingham. That scammer is somehow pressuring Grace to use the poisonous drug combination to make his son ill. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill is determined to preserve his kid and will take matters into his own hands. See how it unfolds by continuing to watch. Do you believe Bill's experts will find out that Liam was misdiagnosed, BNB fans? Nick's Italy offer for Brooke. Liam's $1 million surgery. According to the week spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful preview video, Nick Marone has made an offer for Brooke Logan in Italy, and Liam Spencer will get $1 million surgery. Nick forbids Brooke from continuing on the same path with Rich Forrester at the beginning of the weekly preview video. Instead, Nick will encourage Brooke to embrace a new beginning with him, beginning with a romantic retreat. When Nick asks Brooke to travel to Italy with him as part of their fresh beginning, she will be shocked. Brooke will ultimately travel to Italy with Nick later this month, but she will likely need some time to think it over. Bill Spencer will inquire with Dr. Grace Buckingham about his son's prospects in the interim. How about I tell you that there is? Bill is asked by Grace in the weekly commercial. Liam is also shown on the surgery table, appearing uneasy about his condition. John Finnegan and Bridget Forrester are seen in another preview footage talking about how this isn't typical procedure. Doubts and suspicions regarding Grace's intentions will undoubtedly exist. Grace looks at some information on her phone to confirm that a transfer is complete as the weekly preview comes to a close. It appears that Bill will provide the $1 million, and Grace might ensure that it ends up in the hands of whoever is bothering her. Bill would do anything to help Liam survive. Recently, there has been discussion over Grace's ex-husband, Dr. Reese Buckingham, who struggled with severe debt. Does Grace's ex-boyfriend lead her to deal with drama? Is Grace being pressured to promote an untested and highly dangerous treatment by someone with ties to Dr. Buckingham? In any case, it's obvious that Grace is keeping some significant secrets that will impact Liam's plot, so we'll keep you informed of all the amazing developments.